So we're with Katherine Anne of Katherine Anne Confections, Katherine Anne Duncan. What made you decide to pursue chocolates as a career?
Well, I had always wanted to start my own company. Ever since I was a little girl, I had a company called Catherine's Caramels. Caramels with a K, of course. When I was about 14, 15, and my dad sold them at work. So we've actually taken that caramel recipe and used it in our current production. So I always made these caramels and truffles for Christmas gifts growing up. After I moved out, we've been making them for a long time. So I've gotten pretty good at it.
It starts off over on that table where we make the ganache. So we basically mix together chocolate, cream, butter, salt, and then whatever we're putting inside the chocolate, so whether it's caramel liqueur or those little apples, anything. That all goes in together, and then we put it on a double boiler and just pretty gently heat it over the next 10, 15 minutes or so. And once it's a beautiful, gorgeous, smooth ganache, we will chill it down, and then once it's about peanut buttery consistency, we pipe it onto a sheet tray. And then what she's doing right there is the weighing and rolling, so that's how we make sure that they're fairly consistent. I mean, they're handmade truffles, so we want them to be approximately right size. Then they'll sit for a little bit, and then what I'm doing is the dipping stage. So we will dip all of our truffles in tempered chocolate of dark milk or white, and then garnish them with a little clue as to the content. So this is the grapefruit coriander. We put on a homemade candied grapefruit peel. So it's pretty fun, and then they'll have to sit for a few hours, and then we'll be able to put them in the candy cups and send them away.
Tell us a little bit. We know that there's wonderful Belgian chocolate, there's wonderful Swiss chocolate, there's wonderful French chocolate. Tell us, in terms of ingredients, what you like to work with, and a little bit about the different kinds of base ingredients there are when you're making truffles.
Absolutely. One interesting thing is we have always thought Belgian was the best chocolate. People say, even now will say to me, I only eat Belgian chocolate. I remember giving, once in a very long time, I think I've had 3 people over the last 4 years refuse a sample of my truffles because they're like, I don't eat American chocolate, I only eat Belgian chocolate. And it's funny because that's kind of an archaic notion. My guittard chocolate that I use, their e-guittard line is fantastic, and I would consider it very comparable to Valrhona or Callebaut, but it's an American chocolate. And granted, they came originally from France, but they're in San Francisco. I mean, that's where they're located. That's actually part of the reason why I use them, is because, hey, you can't get local chocolate. Chocolate goes 20 degrees north or south of the equator, but you can get, at least where the company is based in America. So, we in America are starting to make some really amazing stuff, and we're kind of, as a country, known for our innovative chocolate. We have put curry in truffles and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Fall seasonal flavors right now, so we've got a grapefruit coriander, which is white chocolate. We've got a pomegranate, which is dark chocolate, and then my personal favorite is the brandied apple, which is milk chocolate. We actually saute local apples in brown sugar and butter, so kind of caramelize them a little bit, and then mix it with milk chocolate, a little bit of ginger, some Calvados apple brandy, and dip it in milk chocolate. It's very delicious. So those are our fun flavors.
Do you have anything coming up for the holidays that you do any special?
Absolutely. We're going to be doing I know for sure we're going to be doing a dark chocolate cranberry blood orange. We're going to be doing a milk chocolate pumpkin truffle with apricots, rum, and syrup. And then I can't decide on the white chocolate truffle. We're still up in the air about that one. Could be chai tea, something delicious. And then we're also launching a line of marshmallows next week. Salt, especially caramel with sea salt, very popular. We've seen a lot of spicy ingredients being incorporated, so whether it's ghost peppers or chipotle or ancho or whatever it is. We actually made a mole truffle for our last seasonal, deep winter flavors, and it was fantastic. Ground almonds, sesame seeds, but then we used 3 kinds of peppers in there. We used ancho, Aleppo chilies, and then chipotle as well. So that's definitely been very trendy. Obviously, the bacon ingredient has been super popular. Other than that, using different kind of the twist on traditional aspect that we go for. I've seen like the users is like citrus fruit. I've seen that being used more frequently, stuff like that. Again, people are looking for kind of familiar flavors.